this shit on me. Yes, sir. I'm about to delete some old motherfuckers too, man. It's finally here, and not kidding.
Police tried to arrest a man on crutches until someone stepped in and told them to calm down, but they arrested him instead. He was a retired Navy captain, and the man on crutches hadn't done anything wrong. The judge had one thing to say.
Your Honor, I don't give a damn if he was a Navy captain. He isn't anymore, so it's irrelevant. We were conducting a lawful detention when that old dinosaur interfered. Question our authority and
Yesterday, the crew of Artemis 2 watched as the moon drew closer and then they swung around the far side, being the first humans to see the far side of the moon with their naked eyes in over 54 years. But during the live event, what we got was low-quality images from the engineering cameras and the crew's amazing descriptions. But now we have the first downlinked high-quality images taken with the Nikon camera.
Are doing damage. And I believe this. I believe that schools do a lot of damage to kids. Then you should do what you can at home to help give them something to counteract what's happening to them at school.
You mean encourage creativity?
Encourage them to read things other than what the school gives them. Encourage them to watch things on television other than cartoons, because I don't believe that television is all bad, and some things that are on are very useful. And give them some support. Let them feel that you as a parent want them to be smart, not just to be successful, not just to be a nice little person. That you want them to develop their thinking apparatus.
To every parent watching this, I will want...
In order to use this map at all, you have to take this piece off here, and put it over here. Now you see, the United States is no longer in the middle of the map. Right. Now I did this with a major record company in New York City, I think in 1970. And an older man stood up in the back of the room and said, "Now Elliot, you've gone too far." I said, "What's your problem?" "You can't do that with the map." I said, "Well, actually you can." He said, "No, the United States isn't in the middle of the map anymore." I said, "The United States never was in the middle of the map. You need to realize this depends on how you draw your map." And then I pointed this little fact out to him. South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland. Even though it doesn't really look like it.
9
according
times.
to your social studies teachers, what is the equator? Halfway between the North Pole and the South Pole on this map would be right about here.
Right.
And that means that Iowa has a semi-tropical climate. Well, you've been in Minnesota in the wintertime.
I've been in Iowa too. It's definitely
You know that it doesn't have a tropical climate. So you have to then introduce a real version of the map of the world. This is the
Okay. This woman teaching me something. Let's see, old lady. Look at this shit.
here's the projection map.
Damn.
The sizes on this map are right.
Yes.
The shapes are distorted.
Damn, Brazil, all that's bigger than the United States, man.
It's really tiny.
That's what they ain't telling you, bro.
Look at it on the Mercator projection.
We thinking so much. Look at it. Oh my God.
This is the Pope commissioned Mercator to make a map that shows the spread of Christianity. So all the countries in which there are predominantly white people are larger than those in the southern part of the world.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. Y'all ain't got no idea what I just.
Take this piece
My goodness, man.
and put it over here. And now you see, the United States is no longer in the middle of the map. Now I did this with a major record company in New York City, I think in 1970. And an older man stood up in the back of the room and said, "Now Elliot, you've gone too far." I said, "What's your problem?" "You can't do that with the map." I said, "Well, actually you can." He said, "No, the United States isn't in the middle of the map anymore." I said, "The United States never was in the middle of the map. You need to realize this depends on how you draw your map." And then I pointed this little fact out to him. South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland.
And it says it on the map. And South America is bigger than the United States. There ain't no map shows that. But she's got a map that does.
Actually 9 times larger than Greenland.
And if you take the left side of the map where Japan and all that is, and take that and move it to the other side of Russia, it lines up, man. She just showed it, bro. This old lady. They been lying to people, man. Good God, bro.
This is what happens when corrupt politicians get caught.
I would suspect that I probably have the fewest assets of anybody sitting on this dais. I'm not a rich man, unlike those to my left. So, I mean, listen, the American people look at people like the former Speaker of the House, who makes better returns than anybody in America. They look at senators who were investigated during the COVID pandemic for their miraculous stock trades, and they say, how is this possible? To think that this might become a problem in the future it's a problem now. Members of Congress are trading daily based on information that the public doesn't have.
This is what happens when corrupt politicians get caught.
I would suspect that I probably have the fewest assets of anybody sitting on this dais. I'm not a rich man, unlike those to my left. So, I mean, listen, the American people look at people like the former Speaker of the House, who makes better returns than anybody in America.
You hear what the hell he's saying?
Senators who were investigated during the COVID
Nancy Pelosi, all them motherfuckers out there making money because that's inside trading, bro. And they got information they trade that the American people don't have.
Good morning. Fox News can confirm overnight the United States hit dozens of targets on Iran's Karg Island. This is the island responsible for more than 90% of Iran's oil exports. Fox's Jennifer Griffin says the targets included bunkers, radar stations, and ammunition storage. As this was taking place, the clock is ticking as it relates to that deadline President Trump laid out Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, just about 12 hours from now, before Iran must make a deal with the United States.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Uh-oh.
Trump's 8 p.m. deadline.
Today, the U.S. struck Karg Island, which is Iran's key oil hub located in the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. officials say the mission only targeted military sites on the island. No oil facilities were hit. This, again, according to U.S. officials. This marks the second U.S. attack on the island in recent weeks.
And as that deadline approaches, President Trump posted this message earlier today on Truth Social saying, quote, "A whole civilization will die tonight if a deal isn't reached. I don't want it to happen, but it probably will," end quote.
With that deadline now only a few hours away, the big question remains, what happens next?
Yeah, to bring a little bit of clarity to this, on the tensions in the Middle East and some...
I guess there ain't no news on it yet, man. Okay, it says the United States and Iran reached an 11th hour ceasefire deal on Tuesday evening, hours after President Trump threatened to start wiping out Iran's whole civilization. Damn! Trump talking about killing every damn body. Damn! Fuck, Trump. Damn! He says wiping out a whole civilization, dog. He said, I don't want to, but he says I did. If it did not allow commercial shipping to pass safely through the... He says hours after President Trump threatens to start wiping out Iran's whole civilization if it don't allow commercial shipping to pass safely through the Strait of Hormuz. Mr. Trump announced the agreement in a post on social media hours after Pakistan, a mediator in the dispute, urged him to stand down from the 8 p.m. Eastern Time deadline he has set for Iran to accede to his demand. Pakistan proposed that each side observe a 2-week ceasefire and that during the time Iran allows oil, gas, and other vessels to proceed, okay, through the economically vital waterway. Okay. You talking about Pope Leo, the first U.S. born, okay, issued a rare rebuke on President Trump on Tuesday, saying it was truly unacceptable to threat to wipe out Iran's whole civilization. Pope, look, he did not mention the president by name, but it was clear whom he was referring to. You got the Pope talking now, Trump. Maybe today, as we all know, there has also been this threat against the entire people of Iran, and it's truly unacceptable. The Pope told reporters Tuesday evening in Italy hours before announcement by the Trump that a 2-week ceasefire had been reached. There are certainly issues of international law here, but even more, it is a moral question concerning the good of the people as a whole. Yeah, Trump had earlier threat to. Yeah, man, I'm with the Pope on that, man. Like Trump, you can't go kill the innocent people, man. That they ain't got nothing to do with them leaders, man. There's people over there wanting our help, man, and there's people that don't. But the thing is, if there's one person over there that wants our help, man, you don't have the right to kill that person, dog, because you're trying to get to the leaders. You know, go take the leaders out, man. Send them in, don't start killing innocent people, man. I don't agree with that either, man. It's funny though he said that because a president talking about killing the whole civilization, man. Because who the hell talks like that, man? Not that our president shouldn't be talking like that, man. That's a wild card there, bro. But I think God got him in a position for a reason, man. I mean, Trump said he wouldn't have said that. I don't know, man. I feel like they trying to do Israel like that, trying to kill all the Israelites. So what's the difference, man? We killing them or they killing Israel's, man? I mean, come on, that's God's people. If God tells Trump to kill them all, well, then guess what Trump got to do? Kill them all. And I'm with him on that 100%. If that's what God says, well, bro, that's what the deal is. Yes, sir. The hell is this, man? Alright, man. I don't know, man. I don't think innocent people should die in no war. I mean, there is gonna be casualties, but there shouldn't be, man. Like, dude, I don't know, man. Innocent people's innocent people. But if they chant death to America, blow their ass up. If they talk shit about America or Israel, blow their ass up. If they kill anybody from Israel or the United States, annihilate their ass. If they drop another damn missile on Israel, nuke their ass. Go on and wipe that shit out, man. Get it over with. Don't quit talking about it, man. Let's move on past it. Blow this. Go on and take no. First you go. What you go take? Send all them Marines on that island. Take the oil. Start selling the oil like it's ours, man. Right in their damn backyard. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and start loading that area up with troops and shit and get ready to fight, man. Send about 500,000 over there and go on and end that shit. Yeah, go on and send the damn troops in, wipe them up. Hey, do a nation sweep, start in the mountains, line them up, and tell them to move east. Move south, from north to south. Sweep the whole damn nation, bro, over there, the whole damn country. Motherfucking gullies, fucking mines, damn caves, tunnels. Sweep all that shit, man. Go underground. Hey, blow up anything facility that might be producing some bad shit. Go on and get it over with, man. Fuck all this bullshitting. Missile here, missile there. Put troops on the ground. Go on over there and stop them bitches from pushing buttons. That's how you stop it. You know, you want to save money? Put the troops down on the ground, man. Let them go on in there and stop blowing up these damn $1 million missiles, man. Trying to blow up little fucking $200,000-$300,000 damn whatever. I'm just saying, man. Go on over there and stop them from pushing the buttons. Is what you do, man. If they can't push the buttons, they won't be blowing. They won't be firing on nobody. You got to go on there and wipe that shit out, man. Cut the power, blow up the power stations, man. Blow up the bridges. Hey, yeah, make it hard for them and get on in there, man. Shit. Blow up every damn road in the country, man. Yep. But not with no damn $1 million missile, though, man. Get something else to blow that shit up, man. It don't cost that much. Shit, get some dynamite and put out there, man. Oh shit. Alright, man, come on, let's see what we got here, man. Oh, what was that? Free lanes major update. Starfield largest update yet is available now. Bringing new ways to travel, new locations, side quests, and much more. Scan the QR code to explore the update. Scan what QR code, man? I don't see no fucking QR code. What's the load thing, man? No. I don't know. I don't see no QR code. What QR code? I don't know what no QR code is, man. I already got it all the way downloaded anyway. Damn, man. I just did a mission on Flight Simulator, and that motherfucker ran my damn plane direct. Hey, I was coming in to land, and all of a sudden the plane just dropped out there, right to the damn, under the damn.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people
Hope you've got your pen at the ready, Walter.
bills to sign and all?
It's almost as if you think I'm made of credits. What is it this time?
Progress requires funding, I'm afraid. And we're making good progress these days.
Sometimes I think you only keep me around because I pay for everything.
You don't fool me for a moment, Walter. You love it and you know it.
Sarah's the best possible person to be running. Constellation in a time like this. Focus, no nonsense, and dedicated.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does. So, Mateo, swiped any new religious texts?
Ha ha. I don't have much time for that kind of thing. So much to do around here, you know?
I know you too well to believe that. You've got to have a line on something.
If you must know, there's rumors of an 18th century English translation of the Bhagavad Gita that I was following up on.
Let me know how it turns out. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. I do have other things that require my attention, you know. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? This, or anything else. You'll have to forgive me. I don't know you as well as the others here. If you weren't so new to the group, I might already know the answer. Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, This is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those are... Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Goodbye.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Hello there, Vasco.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
Oh, no, I don't need anything. Just, checking in. Seeing how you...
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I understand. You've been through a lot. Just let me know when.
I am at your service, Captain.
stowed. Fuel? Both ships.
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Just look at it. It took years to get it looking.
Damn, this game is lit, boy. Shit. Telling you, man. I need to find somewhere to sell some shit at, man. Where's my damn robot? Let me see, I think I can sell some shit right here. Well, this is welcome to New Orleans. Alright, the well you can trade there at the well. Okay.
Nah, not a chance.
Yeah, you're probably right. Pretty anti-religion.
How are you doing? It's been a while since we had a chance to catch up.
How's everything with you?
Hey! Hey, you! You have a minute? I need to talk to you. You're the one that was on Vectera, right? You flew in on the, Frontier. I knew it! Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern. Word is the Frontier was involved in an attack? It's true, right? You saw some real action? This is great. Great! My boss, Nadia Mufaz, would kill to talk to you. An actual
Happy Tuesday, sup, guys.
What's up, Daniel? Same to you, my boy.
Everyone knows David Barron, the face and voice of SSNN, if you will. But Nadia is in charge of all the research. All the best stories were written by her. She's really something. And easy money, too. Just go to the SSNN building. It's not far. Keep it up, Tommy. You're killing it.
Maybe I should switch from terror room and tranquility.
Damn.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding.
There's missions everywhere on this damn thing,
I
man.
need to talk with you. I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you. Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. I'd expect you do. If you have any inclination of being a bounty hunter, then this is the best deal you're going to get. I'm not here to convince you. I've just been instructed to deliver the message. Your questions would be best answered by Agent Number 1 at the HQ. There's a reason for that. It used to be on a remote planet in a remote part of the galaxy. Agent Number 1 decided that it would be better if we had more of a public presence. So we purchased the old McCall estate and turned it into our headquarters. There will be time for introductions later, assuming you decide to join us. But until then, there's really no need for me to share that information with you. What if you do? Well, I would hope that you'd seriously consider our offer. It doesn't matter to me. You're free to make your own choices. I found you, I delivered my message, so my job here is done. Okay, then. Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Oh, hell no. I can't leave. I can't do that. Man, hell no. I got other missions already here. No. He wants to talk to me about the first mission. Yeah, let's hold up. Let's see, hold up, activity completed. Okay. Action. Miscellaneous. Let's see what this is, man.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep...
Oh, wait a minute. That was my ship. I could have sold some shit right here. Damn, I didn't realize that, man. Okay. It's right here.
Anything I can help you with?
Oh, buddy. Let's see what I got, man. I'm about to get rid of some of this shit.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Yeah.
Another day, another credit.
We got to go off planet, man. We got to go somewhere. But I want to get my ship upgraded and shit before I start doing any crazy shit yet. The hell is this over here? Car. Location discovered. Okay.
Thanks for choosing Terrabrew. What can I get you? Hello and welcome to Terrabrew. How may I serve you?
Locations in New Atlantis?
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terrabrew offers is my favorite.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant. People need coffee.
Certainly. Please take your time.
This is very encouraging.
Crap. Can I leave the stove on? Not a chance.
Hi there. Welcome to Terrabrew. How can I help you? Certainly. Please take your time.
go in. You just can't.
If you've seen something interesting, let me know. If it pans out into a full story, you'll be compensated. Welcome to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night. How about a do-over? Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you work, really work, for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things. Tommy? Tommy did something useful? So you must be the captain of the... Frontier? Rumor is there was a firefight at a mining installation. I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me? Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO. Bad blood between the fabled Constellation and the Crimson Fleet? Has all the markings of what we in the SSNN call a story. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group? Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph? Huh. Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by. And take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Wow.
If you have a new story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. Dear Lord, everyone wants to know about Baron. He's a smart guy. He cares about what he's reporting. He's way too damn cozy with the UC, and that's a problem for us staying impartial. My biggest beef with him is he's credited with everything he reports, and he doesn't lift a finger to correct that impression. I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but they said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
Huh.
Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great. Typical. Guess this story is dead in the water. Let me know if you have a change of heart. I think we'd make a good team. My source is back. Here to report anything else? Still working on that piece about the well. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep working on the story without talking to anyone down there. Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great. Who do I look like, David Barron? Yeah, I'd give you credit for your work. Credits, too. I have a small budget for things like this. Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's house, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the Med Bay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity. It's important that the people of the United... We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies. Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay.
Welcome to SSNN.
David's amazing, and I hear he's single.
Damn, bro, this shit there's a lot of shit going on in this game. The game ain't even, this is just the beginning of it. I ain't even got to the space and the exploring and shit, what the game and the real main missions yet. I'm just messing around right this minute. I'm gonna tell you though, man, I can tell you, look how great this game looks, man. I mean, bro, the movement, you could do, yeah, look at the view. Got 3 different views on it, man. Look. The whale, okay. Damn, alright. And then she got first person view too, man. The whale, the waterfall promenade, the spaceport. Damn, okay. Got 3 sub levels here, man. And the train goes up and down too. You see that buggy we gonna be able to buy? Oh shit. I got, okay. Go to the distress signal location. Where's the distress signal? I can't see what the hell going on here. Hold up. What is it? Wait a minute. Speech in. Talk to Sergeant Young, Commercial District Explorer. Craft or modify. Yeah. And what's this? Most my ship. Yeah, okay. Look at that shit. It tells you where everything's at, man, the kind of resources you go out there and get. Set launch target landing. No, we ain't setting nothing. Oh, good. Look at this. Look here, man. And then it's set course surface map. Mission database. Wait a minute. There's the galaxy right here. Look at all the places, man, you can go. Check this out. Move this bitch to the right. Look at there. Good God Almighty. Man, dude, I'm just telling you, this thing here. Look at here. Look at the 3D view on it. Look at there. Bro, there's look at this shit every damn where. Look at there. What's that? That's a damn Masada. What's that? What's this one? Wait a minute. Alpha, beta. Look at there. Look at it going down now. Look, shit. Damn, bro. Look. Damn. Everywhere. Look, man. Yeah, I zoomed in too damn far. Come on. Damn, that's crazy, man. Discovery, okay.
Sometimes intuition and gut matters more. Well, I get that it's a leap of faith, but you see it all the time. Some people being idiots. Still, see light at That's mine. Give it back. I'll take that thing.
Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine. Look around. You tell me. UC is a big organization. A lot of planets, a lot of people, whole lot to keep track of. Sometimes they don't do such a good job of that. Sometimes stuff falls through the cracks, winds up collecting dust in some warehouse. But that's all right, because I, and by extension you, get to benefit. I make great deals on stuff in bulk, you get some low prices. Everyone wins. A lot of people will tell you it's the worst. Want to step above being homeless. They'll whine about how folks topside have it so much better. Me? I like it. It's more real down here. Topside, everyone's trying to show how civilized and rich they are. Oh, it's exhausting. But, hey, to each their own. Absolutely. Hey, take it easy.
Hey, give that back.
Don't be stupid. Stop now.
I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable. Watch your back out there.
UC security, you're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force. Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred. I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of him.
Damn, I can't even get that yet. That's crazy. Got to unlock that first to get the next one. Ballistic weapon ships have 10% increased damage. That's for my ship, okay? I can't rank up or nothing, but yeah, that's damn boy, this game's huge, man. This game's just getting started on this bit. Damn, JT was right, man. About the time you're gonna have to.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner is ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to know for now. Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. It appears you spent several years as a bounty hunter. That type of background will get you quite far around here. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs. I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do? United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do? Actually, that's something new we're trying. I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons. UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture. On the books, they maintain combat-ready spaceborne forces to deter aggression and ensure the safety of the United Colonies. What all that fancy claptrap means is that they're the ones who fight in the wars to keep our territories secure. Are we really playing this game? The pirates, like the ones you tangled with on Vectera? Please stop pretending you have no idea what I'm talking about. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down. If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses. Heavy losses. That the United Colonies can't afford. It doesn't matter how I feel.
and simply doing what's best for the security of the United Colonies. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine. Well, first of all, we'll forget it. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any costs that the operation will incur. Or, you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached. I'm not coercing you into doing anything. I'm simply giving you a chance to redeem yourself. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else? You aren't leaving until I have an answer. If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lockup. You're just going to have to follow your instincts and trust me. Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Let's go.
Man, for picking up a damn grenade, dog, they got me doing it.
You took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh? Coming in all alone, infiltrating a bunch of pirates. Got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship.
Take him down!
Damn, I ain't mean to shoot. I hit that bitch back in the head. They make a whole. I ain't gonna hit him.
A bunch of pirates.
Yes?
You've got a lot of guts.
Want me to knock her out, man?
It makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around.
SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
Informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship.
Oh, they knock her out so bad, boy. I'm sitting there wanting to hit that button.
Could
You
you
don't
imagine
know.
the worst way to go?
There's somebody right
I
here.
know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh,
Since
boy,
the
I
commander
can knock him
handpicked
in.
you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Hello?
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Alright, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
guess. What?
Excuse me.
Hello.
Ah, there you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily. Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Let's get one thing straight right now. While you're working for me, I'm going to treat you like one of my own. Whatever crimes you committed in the past no longer matter. You're now an agent of SysDef, meaning that it's my job to keep you alive. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow. If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment. Trust your instincts. And watch your back. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. If you would kind, that's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. You have your orders.
Hey, pardon. Howdy.
Howdy.
Pardon.
Okay, hello.
Go on. I wouldn't leave the commander waiting. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody here is going anywhere.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hello.